Insurance policies. Hey, you pay the premium. Do you have coverage? Well, that takes us to this week's case. Involves an automobile insurance policy. Well, most of us that own automobiles have automobile insurance coverage. In this instance, Janice Baker, living in Illinois, purchased a policy. And when she purchased the policy, she was asked to fill out a form that indicated whether there were any other licensed drivers in the household. And she filled out the form indicating that her husband was a licensed driver. So the insurance company then basically exempted him for coverage under the policy. All right, well, we move forward in time. And in the household, there was a son named Devin. Well, after Janice applied for the policy, filled out the forms, Devin turned 17 years of age and he obtained his driver's license. So he was a lawfully licensed driver, and he's using his mom's car. He gets involved in an accident within 1 month of first becoming a licensed driver. The insurance company became aware of that accident because it was reported to them. Nobody was hurt. It was a single vehicle accident, but they said, hang on a second, Janice, you know, we said you had to advise us if there were any other licensed operators in the household. Well, now your son Devin's become a licensed operator and you needed to advise us of that. And she said, oh, okay. Well, time moved on, and in a couple of more months, guess what? Devin's involved in another accident, and this time somebody gets hurt, and the person who is hurt brings claim against Devin, and his mom turns it over to their insurance company. The insurance company then says, hang on a second, you never revealed that Devin was an operator in your household who was regularly using your automobile. Therefore, we're going to rescind the policy. Rescind the policy. What does that mean? That means that basically the insurance company is saying, we're going to look upon the policy as if it never came into existence. We're going to give you your premium back, and you don't have any coverage from the date of your policy. That is rescission, and that can happen with any kind of contract, including insurance policies. Well, then what happened is that the guy who was hurt turned his claim over to his insurance company, and under his uninsured motorist coverage, he was paid. His uninsured motorist coverage insurance company then sued the company that denied coverage to Devin and his mom. And so we've got a case between two insurance companies, but what it really boils down to is the fact that Devin's mom, Janice, did not inform the insurance company when Devin became a licensed driver. Okay, so that case went forward. Now, it was between two insurance companies, and as it went forward, the court heard the case, heard the various arguments, and one of the arguments that was made on behalf of the insurance company who was trying to find that there was coverage is that, hey, you knew that Devin was in the household, you knew he was a licensed driver because he had already been involved in one accident, and you didn't do anything. Well, what the insurance company argued is that, sure, we knew he was there, and we told his mom she had to advise us that he was a licensed driver. She didn't do that, and we had 1 year in which we could rescind that policy. The second accident happened 1 year after we had an opportunity to rescind that policy, so we're within the statute of limitations in Illinois, and we can rescind the policy. Well, the judge heard these various arguments, and at the end of the day, the judge said, you, insurance company for Devin's mom, is correct. You are correct. You are correct. You're correct in that this policy was dependent upon Janice revealing all licensed drivers in the household. She failed to do that, and as a result, that was a material misrepresentation under the policy, and you, Mr. Insurance Company, have the right to rescind the policy, and it's just as if the policy never came into existence. In the law, it's referred to as rescission ab initio, which means everybody's put back into the position they were before any premium was paid, and as such, there is no coverage. So what do we learn from this? What we learn from this is an important lesson, and that's something that a lot of families confront. If you've got somebody in your household, a young person, who is becoming a licensed driver, you have an obligation to inform your insurance company of that licensed driver. Otherwise, you, like Janice, could wind up without any coverage. All right, we bring you this cases, we bring you cases every week, so you understand how the law works. I'm David Allen.